Every face tells a different story. Some defenseless, some forgotten, some just out of luck. Whatever caused their particular circumstance, the fact remains they need shelter. Battered women, homeless families, foster children, senior citizens. Prop 1C will build new shelters and affordable housing to help people when they need help the most. And it has an annual audit to make sure the money is spent properly. Yes on 1C, part of the One Plan to Rebuild California.
From a distance, I-892 sounds good, but take a closer look. It's really a massive expansion of gambling. 18,000 new slot machines at thousands of new locations, in neighborhood restaurants, bowling alleys, and other places close to schools and malls. The out-of-state and foreign gambling corporations call them electronic scratch tickets. A less technical term, slot machines. No on 892. No on the Slot Machine Initiative. Paid for by the No on I-892 Committee.
So many misleading initiatives. Wouldn't it be nice to give them a lie detector test? Take I-892. They claim it's electronic scratch tickets, but they're really slot machines. They say it's a modest expansion of gambling, but it's 18,000 new slots at thousands of neighborhood locations. They claim you'll get a big tax cut, but out-of-state gambling corporations take 65% for themselves, then send what's left to Olympia. No on 892. No on the Slot Machine Initiative. Paid for by the No on I-892 Committee.
In 1956, Dwight Eisenhower was president with a plan to build roads, bridges, and freeways. Since then, our population has more than doubled, but our transportation systems haven't kept up. Measure R is a countywide plan, the most comprehensive since the 50s. Imagine expanded mass transit and modernized freeways. Think about light rail to the airport and synchronizing traffic lights. Endorsed by the LA Times and Daily News. Yes on Measure R, the roadmap for traffic relief.
Some say the solution to our energy problem is drilling offshore. I say we can find abundant renewable energy on rooftops like this one. That's what Measure B is all about. Under Measure B, LA will install solar panels on rooftops across the city, generating enough clean energy to power 100,000 homes, reducing air pollution, and creating good-paying jobs with benefits. Vote yes on Measure B. It's the green way to get LA working.
Their hard work makes America work. They've been called the silent majority, the forgotten middle class. They're the backbone of our country. But under this president and this Congress, they've seen real wages decline. 3 million manufacturing jobs lost. Now white-collar jobs outsourced overseas. Healthcare costs skyrocketing. College tuition rising out of reach. Our borders unprotected. Isn't it time to take care of our own? Only you can make change.
My family has been on this farm for 100 years. I never thought that I would be more worried about health insurance than I am about floods, drought, or hail. But 3 years ago, we had to drop our health insurance because we couldn't afford it any longer. It's scary to think that we're just one accident or illness away from losing everything.
In North Dakota, Blue Cross Blue Shield controls 90% of the market for health insurance. Without competition, the cost of insurance is rising out of reach for thousands of family farmers and small businesses.
We need competition in North Dakota. More choices, more affordable plans.
Only a public health insurance option can provide real competition with private insurers and keep them honest.
We need Senator Conrad to stand up for us, not the insurance companies. Senator Conrad, support the public health insurance option. Make healthcare more affordable for the rest of us.
MoveOn.org political action is responsible for the content of this advertisement.
We are part of the 30 million Californians with health insurance.
At least on paper.
With kids, you have to have it.
But the costs just keep going up.
$900 a month for our family.
Not to mention all the copays.
I'm putting off a mammogram.
Checkups and screenings, they're luxuries we can't afford.
If the governor and legislature asked us, I'd tell them, talk's cheap, healthcare isn't.
It's not real healthcare.
Unless we can afford to use it.
Pass healthcare reform now. We can't afford to wait any longer.
Common Sense Economics Rule number 11. If a corporation makes record profits in this economy, they should offer affordable health coverage to their employees. Walmart makes $25,000 in profit every minute. Gave their CEO an $8 million bonus, but still refuses to offer affordable health coverage to 700,000 employees, nearly half their workforce. America's largest corporation can afford to be a better employer. Now would be a good time to start.